Live exclusively on DAZN. A champion with a disputed crown. A self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas crowns champions. Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.
Kuhn Cassius, IFLTV. Where the fuck have you been?
I've been away. I've been doing stuff. I've been making a hit documentary for Netflix, biopic on my life. I've been filming At Home with the Fury Season 2. I've been captain in England for UNICEF. I've been flying around the world on private jets, sailing on yachts and helicopters, having family holidays and eating birthday cake. That's where I've been.
Okay.
Does that sound good or what?
It does sound great, but when you retired for the 15th time in your career,
Yeah.
did you mean it last time?
Of course.
You do mean it though, don't you?
100%. Have I not been retired?
Yeah.
Did I have anything to do with boxing the whole time I was retired? No.
But you say it so people leave you alone.
No. I retired properly. I 100% was retired, and now I'm 100% unretired. And people say this all the time, like, how can people not understand, like, can you not unretire once you retire?
But nobody's retired more times than you
I know,
in this era.
In this era, nobody has, but there has been a lot of people retired before a lot. Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. We all, and three great fighters, all retired a lot.
So at what point in your retirement do you think, do you know what, it's ready now, like, I'm ready to
When
go?
I'm 60 years old, then I'll even probably do a YouTube fight, who knows. I'm here to make boxing great again. It's been dead for a while. But the GK's back, Circus is back, the biggest show in town is here in London. The capital city, 60,000 people at Tottenham after a year away.
What more do you want?
What more does anybody want? Boxing is back at its peak. Just in one day of me being back, boxing is back at its peak. Netflix, what am I about? ChatGPT said, boxing is only at its full potential when Tyson Fury fights. That's fact.
What did you write in for that answer to come back?
I just said who's the biggest star in boxing. It said Tyson Fury,
Okay.
like by a mile. And it said boxing is only at its maximal potential when Tyson Fury fights. I didn't say that. That didn't come from me dad. That's come from cleverest thing on earth at the moment, AI. So I can't argue with that. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about Netflix. This is going to do some insane numbers, isn't it?
Of course it will. Yeah. It all makes a lot of sense, to be honest, yeah. I'm like the Netflix golden baby at the moment, yeah. I've done At Home with the Fury Season 1 that did in excess of 50 million views, which is a record-breaking number for the UK. Then I'm filming number 2, yeah, which is going to do even more. I've done a documentary, and dare I say it, something else might be in the pipeline, but I don't know if I'm under contract and I can't release that. So then we're going to have those two things released. Then I've got a fight released. Then there's a big announcement coming after that. It's big. And look, who else is going to do this? Who else brings this much attention to a single thing than me with boxing? Nobody.
Why is Makhmudov your opponent?
I'll tell you why, because he's a dangerous man. Yep. He's got 16 first-round knockouts, 20 knockouts in 21 wins, and he's number 5 ranked in the world. So that's why I picked him, because I could have picked some bum, come back after a year. No one would have said a thing, would they? But I picked this fella because he's a dangerous big fucker, and he make me switch on, and I don't get turned on for dossers, bums. So when I got a big old dangerous fella in front of me trying to knock lumps out of me, it's either float or swim. So I got to be at my best to beat him.
I've asked a few people, is this a potential banana skin for you? And everyone said there's no way that you could lose to Makhmudov. But Dave Allen didn't say that, and he was in the ring last with him. He said he can punch, and you need to be on your toes, basically.
How can he not punch if he's got 20 knockouts out of 21 wins? Yeah, I'm not
I think they're talking back to the level where you are.
Where am I? An old fat retired man, been out the ring for 12 months, and by the time the fight comes around, 16 months of inactivity at 37 years old. People need to get a brain check, scan of the brain, and think reality, not the past. It's just like saying, oh yeah, Muhammad Ali come back, fucking hell, no one can touch him. Man's 110 years old. You got to think of that.
Do you believe in ring rust or not?
I believe in ring rust for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a danger of that because you've been out for like a few months?
100%. For about 30 seconds, I'll be rusty. Rusty as an old 6-inch nail left out in the snow.
Okay. I do need to ask about Deontay Wilder, who's obviously fighting Chisora, but obviously had a lot to say about you had the blow up with Simon Jordan, etc. Have you got anything to kind of comment on his comments regarding you cheating, etc., etc.?
I think the man's unwell. I said a prayer for him. Rather than kick him in the face when he's down, he needs help, and boxing ain't going to help him. There's no love for anybody in this game. This game doesn't take prisoners, it takes casualties, and he's one of them. It only takes casualties. There's no love for anybody. There is no phone calls of interviewers. There's no phone calls of promoters. There's fuck all. When you're rising high, everybody's on your dick, yeah? But when you're not the champion anymore, guess what? Your phone don't ring. Well, it doesn't for them, because I only have the small circle, yeah? Always have done. I don't give a fuck about any phone calls. I'm a one-man army. Hence the reason I'm training myself for a fucking big fight. But yeah, I suppose when you've had a load of bag carriers and arsehole kissers all your life tapping you on the back, and then you've got no money no more to keep feeding them, and then they're not your friends anymore because you're only as good as your last £10 note, then boxing's a harsh reality, isn't it?
Who are you talking about here?
Deontay Wilder.
Oh, okay. That's what you meant in general about...
Oh, in general, yeah. I'm on about in general, completely in general. Boxing straight across the path. Every single boxer that's ever been will verify what I've just said. Boxing there is no tomorrow. Everybody loves a winner, or everybody loves a superstar, a man who's got plenty of money. If you're an old slink in the street, you could have been a billionaire. No one gives a shit. No one will take your opinion. Even if you've earned 500 million before but haven't got it today, no one's going to take your financial advice, are they? Because they say, if you were clever, you'd do it yourself. You're only as good as your last £10 note. That's a fact. And when that's gone, they all leave. Like Mike Tyson earned $1 billion, spent it all, and he said at that point, I was at my happiest ever because all the pricks had left me. All the leeches had left. True facts.
Does that happen to people like you, though?
Does it happen to people like me? I don't have a big crew. I don't have people around me. Never have, and I never will. Because I'm a psychopath. I can't have 1 million people around me because it doesn't work. I just have the same old people I've always knew. That's it. I'm not interested in making new friends. I'm not interested in what the next man's got. I'm not interested in what the next door neighbour's doing. Don't care. Keep myself to myself in my own lane. That's it. Boom.
Right, we'll be very quick here. 2 last things. Do you think Usyk will fight Caballero?
I don't know, and I don't really care. Do you know what? Here's the fun facts of boxing, yeah? You're here today, and you're gone tomorrow. Today's news is tomorrow's chip paper. No one really gives a shit, do they? If Usyk fights Caballero, who cares? I don't care. No one cares. It doesn't sell. No one's interested. It is what it is. Caballero deserves his shot at Usyk, but I don't think Usyk's going to give it him because it doesn't sell. There's no real money there. If you've been with a straight 10-10 for the past 3 years, yeah, of your life, yeah, and then all of a sudden this 10-10 gets rid of you, and then you've got an all 2 out of 10 coming to you, you're not going to be turned on, are you? In layman's terms, do you know what I mean? So it's difficult to get up for that. After a long period of having this 10, 2 what you used to comes over to you, it ain't really the same thing. So it's difficult, very difficult at times to get up for those type of fights which are not large amounts of money. And if it's not large amounts of money, I can't see him doing it. Not unless I put a big pile of cash in the table and say, right, boys, fight each other. But I'm not going to do that.
Same for Fabio and Dubois. All right, sorry. Fabio and Dubois.
What about him?
You interested in that?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting fight. 2 British heavyweights in the prime fighting each other for the heavyweight championship. Should be on my card though here at Tottenham. It shouldn't be in Manchester. Okay. It should be on the massive Netflix card on the undercard, chief support event. Okay. Believe it.
Believe it. Right, just quickly, AJ.
Yep.
He's gone through a horrendous time, hasn't he?
It's very horrendous times. I wish him all the best, and I wish he gets himself back in order soon, and all my love and blessings towards him. Gracias, amigos.
Tyson Fury, thank you very much.
Thank you. And she rushed you. She fucked our interview up. Let's start it all again, 35 minutes. All right, imagine that.
You've done that with me before.
Exclusively on DAZN, a champion with a disputed crown, a self-proclaimed king without a throne. Vegas Crowns Champions, Barrios versus Garcia, February 21st. Enter the promo code at checkout to get an exclusive discount on the pay-per-view when bought with a DAZN subscription. Rules and restrictions apply.